Hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Why this happen? One minute, guys. Hmm. Okay, so how many of you created this Fabric account and started it, guys?
I created it copy.
Okay, so yesterday we have created this, right? So still how many days are left? You can see 59 days are left. Okay. So guys, so how can I, okay, so what we can do, so I have this, yesterday we have seen this data flow, right? How can I run this data flow schedule? How can we schedule them? Normally in ADF, is it possible to schedule any data flow?
Yeah,
So
Gopi, by using add trigger.
no, pipeline you can add trigger.
Hmm.
So data flow, I am asking about data flow.
Data flow, you need to add it in pipeline, executed
Same here
pipeline.
also. Okay, so here we have DF Sunday. So if you want to, what you want to do, you want to run this daily. So how can you do it? So we cannot add any trigger. So here you don't have any trigger and all. Okay, I will show you here. So in this we don't have any trigger. What you can do, hmm, fabric test, new item, data pipeline. Okay, so here pipeline we have, right? New item. Yeah, so new pipeline, pipeline one. Okay, pipeline data flow. Create it. So same way. So in ADF, what we do, so we have data flow. If you want to run it, we cannot run it manually. I mean, we cannot run it. So what we need to do, first we have to create pipeline. So in that pipeline, you can add this data flow and you can add trigger. Same here also. Okay, pipeline activity. Here you can see data flow, right? Somewhere we can see data flow. 1 minute. Yeah, here you can see data flow. Which data flow? Which data flow? Data flow Sunday I want to add. Okay, so yesterday we have created this data flow. If you want to schedule it or if you want to run daily, what you can do? So you can create it as pipeline and here you can add trigger. So schedule when you want to schedule it. Okay, so you can add schedule at what time you want to add. So okay, you understood, right? How to add schedules to this data flow. You can add schedule, so repeat every day, so daily mm, at 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. I want to run. Okay, start date today only, from today only I want to start. End date, so end date, let's say 26th, time zone, Indian time zone, let's say. Okay, so now you can see, so the trigger is on, so every day at 8 a.m. it will run. Okay, So I'm deleting this, guys. Let's turn off. So here you can see. Okay, so we can view the history. Okay, so you can now you can run if you want to run manually. So you can run it. Okay, so validation. You know why validation is required. Validation means any syntax error or are we missing anything? If you want to check, you can validate your pipeline. Okay, so here you can add schedule and you can add trigger also. So you can add schedule here and also you can add trigger also. So trigger. So add trigger. Okay, so what is the trigger type? Trigger type
Schedule trigger.
yeah, schedule trigger only. Rule name, enter a rule name, select from sources, monitor, select a data source. 1 minute. Rules, I don't want to add any rules. 1 minute. What is this? Trigger. We don't have any triggers. Enter a rule name, rule 1. Select capture job events, OneLake events, workspace item events, Azure blob storage events, real-time hub, connect data source. This is not required. Actions on pipeline, pipeline DF, subject map values to here. How can we add the time? Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's select something. Okay. Okay, let's discuss this next. So here, why we are getting all this? Okay, so you can add, so at what time you want to run, so that all we can do with this schedule. Okay, so data flow, how can we automate them using pipeline? So same as ADF. Okay, today I want to discuss both ADF pipeline, I mean ADF pipeline and the Databricks notebooks. Okay, so pipeline, how to design pipeline in Fabric and how to implement notebooks. Okay, so today I want to discuss pipeline data flow. Yeah, guys. I want to. Okay, so in I mean this one we have, right, from this public API. From this public API, I want to extract the data. So I want to extract the data from public API. So is it possible with Fabric? I want to discuss. Let's see. So this one we already implemented. If you remember this one, so in project 2 we have already implemented. Copy this link. Okay, so can anyone tell me how can we copy the data from public API? I want to extract the data of 2023. We have data, right? First, I want to extract the data of 2023. So how can we do it?
We can take Gopi copy activity. In the copy activity in source, we have to create a link service. In link service, we have to create a web URL.
Okay.
And that last part we need to make it parameterized.
Okay. So what I'm doing, guys, so yesterday I told you, so in Fabric, this is the workspace, right? Here you can find workspaces. So in this workspaces, I don't have anything. I mean, I don't have any Lakehouse. So I want to create one lake house here. So how to add Gopi? So add new item. I want to add a lake house to this lake house somewhere. Can anyone see lake house? Yes. I want to add lake house here. This is fabric lake house. Create.
Gopi,
We
what is a lake house? Why we required it?
Lakehouse to store your data. So it will store the data in delta format, delta tables as files. Files means CSV, Parquet, JSON, and R. Tables means delta tables. So it is. So here, no need to where we will store our data. So in Fabric, where we will store in OneLake only, right? So here only we will store data. But if you compare with the Azure, so we will store the data in ADLS or Azure SQL databases or somewhere. But in Fabric, so there is nothing like ADLS and all, right? So inside Fabric only we need to store. So where we can store in this workspace only. So in this in the same workspace, you can in this Fabric test only you can create pipelines, you can create data flows, you can create notebooks, you can store the data. So that's what this Fabric is.
So it is like a container?
Yeah, it is like a folder. So it is like a folder. So in this folder, you can add tables and files.
Okay, means like a container in ADF same lake house.
Not container in ADF. It is container in ADLS.
Storage account like that?
Yeah, so it's like same as that's what I'm saying. So it is like storage container where it stores both delta tables and this files.
Okay.
Yeah. So now in this workspace, what we have, let's Fabric content. Okay, so here you can see what we have, this Fabric lake house we have. So till now, so what we have created in this workspace, you can see data flow one. So yesterday we have created data flow Sunday, data flow test. These three yesterday we have created. Today what we are trying to create. So today we have created this Fabric lake house. So don't confuse guys. Fabric lake house means it is like a container. So it is like a container where you can store your files or tables. Okay, so pipeline data flow also I want to create now. So here you can see. So what I want to do, so I want to copy the data. I want to copy the data from external API. Okay, external API. I want to copy the data. So in ADF, how we did. So if someone remembers or recollects how we implemented this, same, everything same guys. Okay, so can somebody help me to find out how we implemented in ADF? Because this we already implemented, that's why. So that's why. So I want to repeat, I want to use the same data sets and all. Because you already know this.
We have to copy the link, create a link service.
Okay, so no link service and nothing here. So you can see guys. So here you can see copy data activity we have. Okay, so you can copy the job. So data flow, you can create data flow from pipeline also you can create data flow. So like in ADF also we can create the data flow from pipeline, right? So notebook activity you can add. And here you can see, we can use execute pipeline. I think we can see many, I think we are missing some activities, right? I think 1 minute. Invoke pipeline we don't require. Delete this. Somewhere we can see all the 1 minute. Somewhere we can see all the activities, guys. Somewhere.
Yeah, both besides the home button activities.
Here we have activities, right? Wait. Yes. Here we have activities. You can see copy activity, data flow, notebook, get metadata, lookup, script. Okay, so this is stored procedure. This is set variable. This is if condition. So this is for each web activity. So all the activities here we have. Here you can see all the activities, guys. Copy data activity, data flow. So it is. Are you feeling like it is you are working on ADF or not? So all the activities which are present in ADF, right? So all you can see here. Okay, so how you implemented any pipeline, any project. So if you have implemented in ADF means same pipeline architecture you can use here. Orchestration and all you can use here because same activities are there here. Delete activity, so and lookup, get metadata, if, switch activity, filter, wait, for each, until, set variable. So all these activities you can find in where? So ADF, same you can see here. Okay, some are additional, some extra activities also added. Okay, so but so we it is same like ADF only. Clear, guys? Okay, so now what I want to do, so copy data activity I want to use, add to canvas. Okay, so from where I want to copy the data? From public API. Okay, copy NYC taxi data, right? NYC data, copy NYC data, source. So guys, what is the source? So here, guys, if you remember, here we will not be having anything like data sets or link service. You will be having connection. That's it. So connection you will be having. We will be giving Gopi. So how you will be connecting to this? So how can I connect to this? So I will be having base URL and all, right. So using base URL and relative URL, I will connect to this. Gopi, how can I connect if my source is, if for this copy data activity, if source is ADLS Gen2. So Gopi, how can I connect? So yesterday I have shown you endpoint. I have shown you, right? So that URL you can copy and you can connect to it. So how can I connect to S3 bucket, Gopi? I mean AWS S3 bucket if you want to connect. So S3 buckets also have endpoint. So using endpoints we will be connecting, guys. So got it, Gopi? So how we will be in ADF we know. So using linked services we will be connecting to other resources. But in Fabric, which we will use? So in Fabric we will use connection only. So connection and endpoints. Endpoints you will be using. Okay. Yeah. So here let's connect. Why this is connection HTTP? Oh, this is yesterday we have seen, right? Not this, not ADLS for us. So other connections, not this. Use dynamic browse all. Okay, so browse all. What are the options available? So I want to connect to this, right? So I am browsing everything. So which one in ADF? Which activity helped us, guys? If you remember, not activity. Which one helped us to connect with this external web?
HTTP.
Search for HTTP. Something you can see, guys. So you have source like HTTP means web, external web. Okay, so HTTP, and here you need to provide the URL. So I already copied the URL. Base URL we need to give here. Control C, Control V. Okay, so connection name, this is new connection. Yes, it is new connection. Gateway, so we don't have any S, anonymous only. Privacy level, yeah, none. Connect. Okay, so connection, this test connection. Whether connection is successful. Yeah, you can see. So I am able to connect to this external web. Okay, so now we need to provide the relative URL. Okay, so what is relative URL? This one, right? This. Okay, so in a URL, this up to .NET will be base URL. What is base URL? Using this base URL, you can access any data. So this, whatever the data available from this public API, all the data I can access. Then what is this relative URL? Relative URL means I can copy. So this is pointing to 2023 January data. So it is pointing to 2023 January data. So relative URL means, so it will be pointing to particular month or particular date or particular file. Okay, so here it is pointing to January 2023 file. Okay, so this will my relative URL. File format. Format we need to check, right? So which format, guys? This one, Parquet format. Okay, so you need to select Parquet format. Okay, so now source side we are good. Source side we are good. Advanced request method get. These all are not required. Destination. What is the destination, guys? So where I want to store my data? I want to store here. I want to store my data in Fabric Lakehouse, which I have created just now. Okay, so I have created Fabric Lakehouse, right? Where I have created under the same workspace. Under this same workspace, I am creating pipeline. So in this workspace only, I want to store my data. Okay. So connection.
Gopi here, how we can do the dynamic then for other means January, February, March, each month.
That I will explain. Parameters we can use, right? So I will show you, don't worry. So same parameters you can use, guys. So what you want to do, one minute, relative URL, file format, edit. This, not this. So here you can see settings. Settings, I think somewhere, degree of all.
In general,
In general, description, retry, try mode, settings. No, not in general. Wait, it will be there. Shit, relative URL, file format. I think in advanced.
oh, we click on side beside the copy data. Yeah, parameters is there.
No, this is pipeline parameter, not we should source. One minute. How can I give? Okay, so here. Okay. Month parameter. Source. So relative URL. Click on this. Okay, so here what you will be doing, I think we don't have, normally we will be having both dataset parameters and yeah. So in ADF, you will be having dataset parameters, linked service parameters and pipeline parameters. So here we don't have for this inside activity, we don't have any parameters. What we need to do, we have to use pipeline parameters only. So we need to use pipeline parameters. So what you will be doing here, so if you want to dynamic this one, so here you can create, so remove this one. Okay, so we can use parameter, which parameter? This pipeline parameter we need to use. Okay, so this one you understood, right? So pipeline parameter, how can you use at the rate? This, like this, curly braces. Now it will work. So now it will pass the pipeline parameter from this Gopi. How can you pass this parameter? So how can we pass this parameter, guys? Okay, so how to add dynamic content means. So here we need to create parameter. So I have created parameter from pipeline level.
We have to use range function.
Yeah. So first, first we need to use yes. So first you need to use for each activity. So for each activity you will get item. So that item will be item value will be your month value. So you understood, right? What I am explaining.
Yes.
Yeah. So source is this, destination. Let's select this destination. So destination Lakehouse, not this one. Today we have created Lakehouse, right? That Lakehouse I want to use. This Lakehouse Gopi 7 Cloud, not this. Browser. Fabric underscore Lakehouse. You can see here. So Fabric Lakehouse today we have created. I want to store here. Okay, so I want to store it as files, not table. I want to store it as file. directory. So we don't have any directory, right? Add dynamic content. Okay, so let's say bronze. File name, file name 2023-01 file. Okay, let's run now. Validate it. Okay, let's run this. Oh, I have created this month. We don't require this parameter, right? Delete. Okay, so Gopi, so now this copy data activity will fetch only 2023 January data. If I want to fetch all the data, so every last 1 year data, how can we do it? Something is wrong.
In relative error, we have to change it. Parameter is there.
1 minute. Does not support random read, which is required by current copy activities. Please create 2 copy activities to work around it first. 1 minute, 1 minute. Relative URL. This is correct only. Destination, Lakehouse, Fabric Lakehouse, files. Okay, file format, Parquet. Browse. This path not found. Okay, let it run. Hmm. 1 minute. What is saying? Error code user error source not seekable type Microsoft does not support random read, which is required by current copy activity setting. Please create 2 copy activities to work around it. The first copy activity will binary copy your HTTP server to starting file storage. Okay, okay, 1 minute, guys. So here what they are saying, don't use this destination, use this one. Text this connection. I will tell you what it is suggesting. Okay, so file path. Okay, hotel.azure.com. I think 75. So what it is suggesting, so directly you cannot copy data, first copy it to somewhere. So first copy it to somewhere like Azure Blob or somewhere. Let's see. So whether it works or not. Data storage, containers, branch, branch, under branch. Okay, so I don't have anything.
గోపి మళ్ళీ మనం అక్కడ నుండి మళ్ళీ కాపీ చేయాలా? ఓకే.
अरे यार, user configuration issue, user error source not seekable. What is this? Some issue with this. 1 minute. This is correct. Relative URL also correct. This packet also correct. Here it is the problem. So from the source only I am not getting the data. Your HTTP server source doesn't support random read, which is required by current copy activity setting. Please create 2 copy activities to work around it. The first copy activity will binary copy your HTTP source to a staging file. Okay, got it. Here I need to use binary. Okay, let's, this time must be binary when source setting is a binary. Okay, let's run this now. So I understood. So from the external verb, today what I understood is from the external verb, we cannot store the data in a required format. We can store in binary format only. That I understood. Now let's see. So in this container, do we have something under bronze? We should have data, right? Okay. So trip data. Today date. Okay. So can anyone? Yeah, you can see here, guys. 24/11/2025, 7:42 means just now it has created. Gopi, so you can ask me, Gopi, so if I want to copy the data, from external web, so every time do we need ADLS? So then why? So I mean, do we need Azure also? So why this fabric then? So I will implement in Azure only if I require this one. So we don't require this. So let me, what I will be doing, this destination I will change. Now I don't want it as ADLS. Okay, so what I want it as Lakehouse only. Okay, so Lakehouse only I want. Which Lakehouse? Fabric Lakehouse. Files, directory. Let's create as branch. Okay, let's run this. I haven't created branch container, but Fabric should create for us. So guys, you understood, right? So the mistake we made is, so from the web, you cannot, every time we need to select binary only. Okay, so once this copy data activity will pull the binary format data. Okay, so you can see now, so I have copied the data. What is the source? Source is external web. Okay, what is the sync? What is the destination? Our Fabric Lakehouse only. So no need of this one. So this Fabric is saying use 2 copy activities, use staging OneLake, blob and all it is saying, but we don't require anything. Now you can see, so where I have stored my data. So the source is external web and the sync is our Lakehouse only. So Fabric Lakehouse only. So let's check in this Fabric Lakehouse. So under files, refresh this data. Now you can see it has created our bronze container, and you have trip data. Okay, so it is in Parquet format only. So the data is in Parquet format only. So like this, what we can do, so whatever we did with ADF, so everything we can do with this Fabric. Okay, so all the activities you can see. So whatever the activities we see in ADF, so the same pipeline we can implement here. So you have everything. If you use get metadata, so same, it looks same. Here you can see connection. So the only difference between ADF to here is, there you will be having data sets and link service. Here you don't have anything like data sets and link service. Which one we need to use? Connection. So here, so where you want to connect? So where you want to connect? Directly we can connect, guys. So no need of creating linked service, data sets and all. So directly you can connect to any thing. So where you want to connect, guys? Tell me. So we will connect there. So where you want to connect? So here you can see. Wait. Get data. My data, not my data. So Fabrics also we don't have. This one. You want where we want to connect? Browse all. OneLake, no, view more. So you can connect to, so anything, any folder or SQL server, SQL database or Azure SQL database. Okay, so ADLS, Azure blobs, S3 buckets. Let's see, Amazon S3 buckets. Okay, so you can connect anywhere, guys. So you can select here like Google Cloud Storage. So you can connect to Google Cloud Storage. If you want to connect to MySQL server. So you can see Azure SQL server. Where we want to connect. So can you? Okay. So files, database. These many databases are there. Azure. So inside Azure you can connect to this. Other Amazon also you can connect to. So Snowflake. We don't have Snowflake. Where we want to connect. So you can connect anywhere, guys. That's what I mean to say. So wherever your data is, so you can connect from Fabric. Okay, so you don't have link service or data sets. Directly you can connect from here. So using connection, you can browse. So you can browse on this here. So using connection, So browser. So where is your source? Where is your data is? So that you can see, that you can select from here and you can work from there. Guys, any doubts in this one, guys? This data pipelines?
Gopi, I have only one doubt. So your format will be only binary if it is URL.
No. So if it is HTTP, that's what I'm saying. Only for this HTTP, I mean web activity, whenever you are using now, so that time only. Okay, let me do one thing. So let me do one thing. So let's say, so our data is here. So under files, we have data, right? So this is in Parquet format. So I want to copy it to, I will create one more folder like silver. I want to copy it to silver folder. Let's do it. Okay, so then you can understand better. This one, remove this, delete this. Let's use copy data activity. Maybe you are confused. So that only for web activity, it is binary, not for all other activities. Let's see. So I guess source, connection, this Lakehouse, Fabric Lakehouse, files. Where is our data? It is under bronze, right? Okay, under bronze, under trip data. This is the file. The file format. Okay, let's just read this. Okay, file format is Parquet. It is Parquet format, right? Let's select this Parquet. Destination, same Lakehouse. This Fabric Lakehouse. This time let's create it as a table. Okay, so select table, no table form. Table. Okay, so what I can give, NYC. Okay. Table action override. Now it is okay. Now let's run this. Okay, so you can see, Vishal, your doubt solved, right? So every time it is not a binary. So only web activity, that is binary. But here, so the source is this. So this format which I have selected Parquet. So this is destination which I have selected tables. Let's see here, Fabric under tables. Let's refresh this. Tables, unidentified. NYC. The schema I haven't created. Okay, so here you can see the data, 1 MB data you can see. So same.
Yes. Okay.
So understood, right? So it is not like every time I need to use binary, only for a web activity. So that's what I told you. Whenever you use a Fabric, a copy data activity. So what we learned today, so we need to keep, whether if it is original format also Parquet, original format is CSV, or original format is Avro or anything, but we need to select only binary. But don't worry. So binary means, so can anyone tell me? So if I select binary also not a problem. Why? If someone knows this, because whenever while discussing ADF, I discussed this. So binary you can take, binary is a general one. So it allows any kind of format, if you remember. So you have, if you remember, we have one folder, so input folder. Under this input folder, I have JSON files, Parquet files, okay, so and also CSV files. So which type of data set I have to use, which data format I have to use whenever I want to copy all this, I have JSON file. I cannot use JSON data type. I have Parquet file. I cannot use Parquet file because it has other formats. I have CSV file. I cannot use format as CSV because I have other two. So which format I need to use? Whenever the data type is mixed data type in the folder, I have 3 data types, but I want to copy all of them using same single data set. Which data type I need to use? You forgot.
Binary.
Binary. Binary will allow any kind of data. That's why. Okay, so this is ADF, guys. So it is exactly. So I told you. So if you learn ADF and Databricks, then Fabric is very easy. So so it will take 1 or 2 days to adjust to this integration and UI. So this UI is new to us. Except this UI, everything is same. Except this UI, everything is same. Okay. So it is looking like ADF activity, or do you feeling, oh, I'm learning new things? You are feeling like. So it is just like ADF activities, guys. So everything is ADF only. Any doubts, guys? So do you want me to explore something here?
గోపి యాక్చువల్గా మా ఆఫీస్లో ఒక వెబ్సైట్ ఉంది. దాంట్లో డైలీ ఒక డేటా అనేది రేజ్ అవుతుంది గోపి. దాన్ని మనం ఇలా దీంట్లోకి తీసుకురావడానికి ఏదైనా
I didn't get you. So in your office?
No, actually there is a website. So the monitoring website is there. So,
Okay.
So there is an alerts like some of the devices are offline and all. So for that live data, I need to fetch it from.
So that website, that URL, whatever the endpoint, so is it giving public access to access? Can I access that one?
No public.
Then how it is not possible, right? Only the people who have access to that one. So you can implement pipeline. So you can have the endpoint and you can connect from Fabric and you can monitor the alert. So because you will be having that access, right?
Yes. No, that's what my question is. So can we do it like, so what are the current data? It is not storing anywhere. It is in the website itself, like API. That website itself. It's showing if you want to.
Even though it is website, but the data, the monitor alerts and something has to be stored in some database, right? So maybe.
No, actually, when we are getting that alerts, a list of alerts, so we need to select which one is like, so suppose Apache. So I need to select Apache, and there it is showing offline devices, this mini list. So I need to export it. So instead of export, can we get it directly daily, so and so time? Can we do it or not? Like automation kind of.
Okay, so I am not able to, if I see what it is happening, how the data is flowing and all, so then I can, so we can connect offline. So
Okay.
Now let's discuss this notebook activities, guys. So close this one. Unable to identify the object as tables to keep these objects in the Lakehouse, move them to files. Unable to identify these objects as tables to keep these objects in the Lakehouse, move them to files. Tables. Okay, now it is okay. Fabric test, new item, notebook. Okay, guys. So in okay, skip. Okay, so in Databricks, whatever we do now, same. So no changes in the code and nothing will change. Only, so what it will change now? So there, to connect to Databricks, so what we have, guys, so whenever you want to run some notebook, what we need to do, so in Azure Databricks, Can someone explain what you will be doing? You are creating some
Import,
notebook.
import libraries.
Import libraries. No. So how it will run? Okay. So let's think that we have a notebook ready. How can we run it on this? How can we run it in what we say Azure Databricks?
Data frames by using Python data frames.
No, here also data frames, but we need cluster, right?
Ah,
So
cluster.
Gopi,
We
how
need
to
cluster.
create cluster first? Cluster is important, right? We have to attach it to cluster. So in Fabric, no need to create cluster, guys. So that is very beautiful feature. So here you can see you have connect. So you have new standard session and new high concurrency session. So whenever you are working on single workload and your workload is small, then it will automatically attach to this new standard session. So whenever your workload is very high, or some concurrent jobs are running, or some concurrent workflows, I mean 2 or 3 notebooks are running at the same time, then it will be automatically adjust to this new high concurrency session. Okay, so no need to create, so there is no headache for managing the clusters, guys. So it will, so Fabric, it will adjust to the clusters. Okay, so that is the beautiful feature of this. So no need to create clusters externally. It is already having the inbuilt clusters.
Means they are internally managed, Gopi.
Yes, they are internally managed. So it depend on the work, na. So they will be managed.
Okay.
Yeah. And Gopi, so but this is not okay. So I have I have created one machine learning flow. So it requires so much capacity. What I need to do? So here it is free trial. That's why I'm not able to create this one. So here you can available high concurrency session. So no available sessions it is showing. But what we can do now, so we can create also manually also you can create, but with Fabric you will get these two. So these are sufficient. If you feel like these two are not able to complete your work, then you can create one this what we can say. So one cluster kind of thing in Fabric also if you want. Okay, so that I cannot show now because it is free version now. So in free version we will be not having option to create this compute. Okay, so but in real time also you will be not having access. Who will be creating this compute and all? So infrastructure people, I mean Azure DevOps people will be, or not Azure DevOps, any DevOps guys will be creating for you. So no need to worry. So already these are available to you. So if you feel like they are not suitable to you, so already they will be creating. So you will be having, so data architect or infrastructure people, if you connect with them, so they will create this compute for you. So you got it right, what I'm saying. So normally you will get these two. So generally you will get these two computes. So if you feel like you need more capacity, you need more rich compute, then you can create. So this is free version. I am not able to show you. If it is a paid version, so I can show you. So this is a free trial. I am not able to show you, but you have that option also, creating the compute explicitly also you have that option. Okay, so what I want to do, so let's create some data. So how we created, same guys, if you want to add code, you can add code. So if you want to write any text type of data, you can write that text. So if you want to use Python, you can use Scala. If you want to use, you can SQL if you want to use. So it is exactly like our Databricks. Are you feeling like it is a Databricks, or are you getting anything like, oh, it is new, I'm not able to understand, kind of thing? Let's wait for 5 minutes. So you will feel like, okay, it is same as what we say, it is same as Azure Databricks. Okay, so what I want to do, so I need some data, right? I need some data. So what you can do, here you can see, guys, you can add. So if you're okay, let me add Lakehouse, Fabric Lakehouse we have, right? Let me add Lakehouse name, not new Lakehouse, existing data source. From existing data source I want to use Fabric Lakehouse. Today I have created, right? I want to use this one. Okay, so what I will do, so I will get data. So I will get data from somewhere. I want to store, after doing all the transformation, I want to store my data here. So if you want to store the data here, you can what you can do. So Fabric has that option. So you want to store here, right? So attach the data item here. Attach this data item here, and so no need to. So what we will be doing, guys, in normal Azure, what we need to do here, you will be having Databricks. Here you will be having ADLS. So whenever you write the data to ADLS, what you need to do? So you need to open new tab, and here you need to refresh, and here you need to see that whether file has written or not. So, but in Fabric, what you can do? So you can write the data to this Fabric Lakehouse. Okay, and you can see from here only. No need to switch from one tab to other tab. So what is happening and all you can see from here only. So that's what I mean to say. Gopi, why you have added this one? Without adding data items, can't we implement notebook? Can't we implement our code? Yes, you can implement. Okay, but so what is happening in this? Because it is our sync, right? What is happening to this? So if you want to monitor, so you can add items here. Not only single item, you can add how many items are there. So first you want to write first file to this one, second file to some other folder. I mean second lakehouse, third folder. Like if you want, you can add any items you want. So are you able to understand, right? Why? What?
Yes,
So, yeah.
in that we are added one or two or three, or how
Not
we
how
can.
many are there? You can add those many data sources. If you have 10 lake houses, you can attach 10 lake houses here.
Let's go with 10 Lakehouse. In that, where it is stored, like we need to give the sync destination kind of.
No. So we will be writing df dot write and path we will be giving Fabric
Okay.
Lakehouse. So that there we will provide whether it is Fabric Lakehouse or Silver Lakehouse or Gold Lakehouse or like that we will be giving this name also.
Okay. Okay.
So if you attach only one, that will be primary. So no need to provide this name. If you attach two or more, that time we need to give this name also, account name, Fabric Lakehouse also, to differentiate between these two. So
Okay.
this is the primary one. If you add one more, that will become secondary. So if you don't provide this account name, so what it will do? So here I have if I say I have created one more lakehouse, I had added here. So without mentioning Fabric Lakehouse or some other lakehouse, Fabric one lakehouse, if I write now, so automatically it stores the data here. So, but if you want to store the data in Fabric one lakehouse, we need to provide that one. So before writing the data, so we need to provide lakehouse also. I will show you what is the difference. I will show you. So this is primary one. So whenever you write the data, it will be stored here only. Here I will add one more. So after some time, I will add Silver Lakehouse. So how can we switch from Fabric to Silver? I will show you. Okay, don't worry. First create some data. Yeah, so let's create some data. Data equals to first row Ravi, Hyderabad. Okay. Guys, it is very easy, guys. Please practice this. Okay. Tomorrow we will complete our course, guys. Tomorrow I will explain what is missing. That CI/CD process is there, right? CI/CD process for both ADF and Databricks. I will explain. Okay, so please practice this one. If you have any doubts, we can connect. Bangalore. So guys, how many of you practiced this project, guys? Two projects we have explained, right? How many of you completed it, at least first one? Because first one is very important. How many of you completed?
Gopi, I have practiced for second, not first.
Not
It is very easy.
completed. Yeah.
First, I will do.
First one is very important because it has everything. So
Yeah.
second one is very easy. You know. Guys, if anybody, I have resume ready. So if anybody wants to polish their resume, or if anybody wants the resume, I will upload today. I will upload into our drive. So you can see, guys, that ID. I mean that resume. So you can keep that resume. Okay, project roles and responsibilities, project summaries. So everything you can copy from that resume, and you can build your own resume, guys. So if you need any help, so you can ping me.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So now you can start giving interviews, guys.
Gopi, I want to ask you one question, not related to this topic. In my Naukri profile, I have created my profile. Okay, but since 3 years, and continuously I'm updating it. So these HR people remembering name or no, not like that.
No, not like that. No, don't worry. So you okay, because you are a data analyst, they will be thinking you are data analyst. No, nothing will happen.
Okay,
Ultimately, their goal is they need to identify the right person and a right domain. That's it.
That's it.
They
okay,
don't keep any other data. Like normally, they will keep your what is called mail ID and PAN code number if you provided it in the database, even if like TCS, right? So they in database in a 6 months only, not more than that. Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so display is not working, guys. So can anyone tell me why display is not working? Here you can see. So display is not working. Why it is not working? So here you can see. So same, guys. So if you want to create data frame, so Spark dot create data frame, data columns, everything is same. No need to worry about coding. So whatever you learned in Databricks now, so same everything you can apply. So only this one display will not work. Why? Because display is Databricks function. Okay, so show will work everywhere because show is Python function. Okay, so let's see. So display df, whether it will work or not. Yes, you can see. So df dot display will not work. Okay, so this display will work. Okay, so here you can see. So display df will work, but in Databricks you can write like this, right? So it will not work. Df dot display. So this will not work. Only it will work in Databricks. So it will not work anywhere. So in Apache Spark it will not work. In Fabric it will not work. In any other platform it will not work. Only in Databricks it will work. So if you want to display the data now, so display under display we need to provide this data frame. Now it will work. Okay, so I have this data, guys, ID, name, city, and age. So let me apply some transformation and I will be writing the data to here. Okay, so I will be creating both delta tables and files I want to show you. Okay, so because you will be working with delta tables and all that, so I will show you so how to work on this. First, let me write this data to bronze. So I have created this data now. So let me write it into bronze layer. Okay, so and then I will create one more Lakehouse and I will do some transformations and okay, and I will write back to silver Lakehouse. Okay, first let me write how to write the data. So now you can see how to create data, you know. So how to write data, I want to see. Df dot, can anyone tell me how can we write the data as CSV file? I mean, not CSV file, delta. So I want to write, first I want to write the data into tables. So tables means here in Lakehouse tables means delta tables only. Okay, so this is delta tables. These are CSV, JSON or Parquet other formats. First I want to write into tables. How can I write? How can I write the data in delta format? Df dot,
Yeah.
df dot, I want to write df dot write
Dot format CSV.
delta
Delta.
delta mode also we need to you write mode, guys. So you forgot same thing, guys. So it is not new, you already know. So df dot write, what is the format, whether CSV, delta, Parquet or something, format delta. Mode also we need to provide. So mode you can see, so it is override. Now here also you will get, guys, so all the intelligence and all. So you may be thinking we don't get intelligence, you will get. So in Databricks whatever that intelligence you get now, so here also in Fabric also you will get the intelligence, same intelligence. Save as table, now you can see, so it is showing. I want to save it as table. Which table? Customers. Let's run this. Now you can see I haven't given any I haven't given any Fabric Lakehouse or some name I haven't given. Just I have provided customer. So table name I have provided. So df dot write dot format delta mode override save as table customers I have given. Okay, so it is saving here. So why it is saving here? Because this is primary. So this is primary to me. But in normal Databricks, how it works? You will be having catalog, Hive meta store. There it will be storing. So in Fabric, you don't have catalog or Hive meta store kind of thing. So you will be having lake houses. So you need to attach that lake house here, and in this lake house, the data will be stored. Got it? So Gopi, so do we have anything like this in Databricks? Yes, we have. So that is Hive meta store. So here we don't have any Hive meta store. We will be using this lake houses only. Okay, I think this is complete. Let's open this. Let me refresh. You can see customers. So customers table has been created, guys. Okay, so what I want to do, what are the columns we have? ID, name, city, and this, right? So you can see. Okay, so if you want to, Gopi, I want to see this data. How can I see see this data? Percentile SQL. I think double percentile, I guess. Now you can see. So in Databricks, it is percentile SQL. Here it is double percentile. Otherwise, so you can here you can come and you can select which language you want. So SQL. What I want to do? So select. It is delta table, right? Select all the columns from customers. Now you can see, guys, the same table I can see here. So it is exactly like Databricks or not, guys?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one more thing I want to show you. Honestly, I want to share with you. So this Fabric, can you guys believe or not? You guys believe or not? So first time I am doing everything on Fabric, because so I know what Fabric will do. So these are I am doing for the first time. Yesterday, the account I created now, first time I have created. Pipeline creation we did today now, so first time I am building. So data flows we have discussed, that also for the first time. Notebook activities I am building. So this is also first time. So why I have confidence? Because so I already know Azure data engineering. Fabric is not new. Okay, so Fabric is collection of all of this. Just I have watched some content on, because so our product is 5 years old. So we cannot migrate to Fabric. We are not using this Fabric service. But I have to teach you. Okay, so I watched 2 or 3 videos and I am teaching. So that much easy, believe me or not. So whatever I am doing on Fabric, that is for the first time. Yesterday and today only I created this account yesterday, and I have explained whatever I know. So I have explained now. So you can learn in 2 days also, 2 or 3 days you can learn. So if you want to explore more, so you can explore more also. Okay. So don't feel like Fabric is difficult. Fabric is very easy, guys. Okay. And I feel like compared to Azure data engineering, this is very easy. So because no need to move from there to here and all. So no need of link service, no need of data sets and all. So just connection you have. So everything is easy. So it is more flexible, I can say. Okay. This is very easy, guys. Don't worry. So you will get, you will learn it very easily. Now, so I have written this data. Where I have written 2 tables I have written. Now I want to write the data into files. So how can I write the data into files? df dot write dot. So can somebody help me? I want to write this data as Parquet format. So how can I write? Please help me. df dot write dot format delta mode override save as table. Here, how you will be writing? df dot write dot. Guys.
Format.
Okay. So format.
Parquet.
Parquet CSV. Okay.
Then mode.
Mode.
Override.
Override.
Dot that path, or means where is that file exists.
That load.
Load that file name.
File name. What we can do? Files slash customers dot Parquet. Load will not work. Save, I guess save it is. Load means, so whenever you are reading the data, we need to use load. Whenever you are writing the data, so we need to use save. Loading means, so whenever you are reading, so while reading the data, we need to use load. Whenever we are writing the data, we need to use save. Okay, so files, refresh this. And now you can see, guys, customers, customers.parquet. Okay, so here you can see the data it has stored. Okay, so it has created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 partitions it has created. Okay, so it is working parallelly, so that's why it has created 5 partitions. So normally what it will be now, generally we don't give file names in Databricks, right? While writing the data from Databricks, we will not give file names. Why we will not give, guys? So can somebody observe? So from ADF we can give the correct file naming. Whenever you are writing the data from ADF, we can give correct naming. So file name we can give correctly. But whenever you write the data from Databricks, even though I give so customer / something .csv or something .parquet, it will create folder names. Why? I will be happy. So if somebody answer this question, guys.
Kopi, could you please tell us a question again?
Okay, so whenever I write the data from Databricks, so I cannot give the correct file name. So here you can see. So here customers.parquet is there. Okay, so 1 minute. Why it is not opening? Okay, let me open from here. Customers. So you can see, so whenever I write the data, so here you can see, whenever we write the data into this location, so even though I give customers / customers.parquet, so it is creating, how it is creating, customers.parquet it is creating, but so it will be generating many files. So I cannot give file name. Why? So I cannot give. So this file name, if I want file1.parquet, so I cannot create. So why? So it is possible from ADF. If you copy in the sync, whatever the file name you use, so with the same file name, the file will be created.
Right.
But from ADF, from Databricks, we cannot create. Why? I will be very happy if someone answer this question. So here you can see, so trip data, whatever the file name we provided, that file name it will create. Okay, so if I provide correct file name, so it will generate. But from Databricks, it will not. Why? Because, so what is the architecture? Apache Spark architecture. How it will be working? Parallelly, it will be working. So if you give one file name, so but there you will be partitions. So it will be generating 5 files. So which file will be giving that name? So if you give file1.parquet, so this one will be file1.parquet. Remaining things, what is the file name of this?
Rest of the file names we are not providing, so it is taking.
So that's why. So Databricks, what it will understand now, even though you give parquet.csv.json, it will treat it as a folder, not the file name. Got it? Why it will not create? Why we cannot give file name from Databricks? Because so there it is working parallelly. It is working. It will partition the data and it will work, right? That's why it is not a single file. It is a collection of files, cluster of files it will create. That's why we cannot provide the file names from Databricks. This is most asked. Many times they have asked case. So if I want to give this file name, so how you will be giving from Databricks? It is not possible. So you have to tell like, so there you don't have, we don't have single mission. The work is divided and it is working parallelly. It will create many files. So it is not possible to name. Okay, so we cannot provide the name, guys. So whenever you want to read the data from Databricks, you will not give file name. You will give up to folder name only. So whatever the files under this folder, so it will read everything. If I want to read this file, okay, so if you want to read this data, so I will give spark.read.parquet. So only fabric lh.files.customers up to this one only I will provide. So I don't provide file names because whatever the files inside this folder, so it will read everything. Got it? Guys, you understood now?
Getting. Yeah. Because of the architecture, we are not able to provide the names.
Yes. Okay. So now what I want to do. So here we have customers, right? So customers folder we have. From this customers folder, I want to read the data. Okay. How can we read the data, guys? Again. So how can we read the data if you want to
Sure.
give 1 minute. Silver. Okay. Silver Lakehouse. Okay. You can see markdown using markdown. Okay. We can add the text also. Same like Databricks.
DF equal to
1 minute. Bold. Bold. Okay, so like this, if you want it bold, na. So in Databricks, if you add, I mean, what this symbol, hash symbol, so it will give you bold letters. But in here, you need to select that bold. Okay, so you can add text also here. You can add text here also here. Okay, so if it, yeah,
DF equal
want to read
to
the data from this location, from this Lakehouse location. How can we read this data, guys?
PySpark dot Spark dot read dot Sparkwit
Yeah, because the data format is Parquet.
file name that path. Where is the file?
Okay, so I will give this. Okay, this files. Okay, files underscore files underscore customers, right? Customers. Now df1 dot show. Okay, so the same data which I have entered now. So the same data is written here, there, and the same data I can see from here also. Okay, so like this, you can read the data from here. Gopi, so I have many lake houses. So here, I don't have only one lake houses. Many are there. So I want to read the data from particular lake house. What you can do? So here, you can spark.read this files. Before this file, give the lake house name, fabric underscore lake house slash. Now let's read this file. 1 minute. I think. One minute, guys. Fabric lake house. Lake house slash fabric. Correct only, right? Fabric lake house. 1 minute. How can we read? If I have many this, how can I read? Slash lake house slash lake house slash fabric only, right? The correct fabric lake house. Defined up. Okay. Okay, so let me add one more lake house, then I will show you. So maybe it has only one, that's why it is throwing error. Normally this is the way. So how to add if we have multiple this now, so like this we need to give. Let me add one more this. Let me create. Let me create this. Add new data houses, new lake house I want to create. It's silver lake house I want to create. Okay, so we have added silver lake house, right? Okay. So df1. So what we have inside df1 dot show. Okay, so we have this data. I will be doing some transformations. So let's do some transformations, guys. What we can do, silver df equal to df1. On top of this df1, I want to filter. So I want to filter whose is greater than or equal to 28. Okay, and I want to add one column. I mean, so city column we have, right? So I want to do some transformations, guys. What I want to do, I want to filter. So whose is greater than or equal to 28. Okay, I want to process the data of employees whose is greater than 28, and I want to convert this city column to uppercase. Okay, so how can we do it, guys? So first I want to filter. So whose is greater than or equal to 28. How can we do it?
With column?
No, I want to filter. We need to filter, right?
Okay, filter.
So filter, filter
Is
column age, right?
yeah.
Column age greater than 28. Okay, so this is one condition. What I want to do, I want to convert this city column to uppercase. How can we convert? So using with column transformation, right? So use with column transformation. Which one? So one city column. What I want to do?
Uppercase.
So upper. So I want to convert this to upper. Which column? Column city. Let's run this. Okay, so why we are getting this error? Because this column is not defined. Okay, so I think from PySpark dot that is there now. We need to import all the libraries from PySpark dot SQL dot functions. Import all from PySpark dot SQL dot types. Import all. Okay, so now let's display this silver df. Let's display this silver df dot show. Now you can see, guys, so city, so everything is in capital, I mean uppercase, and age also, the people who has greater than 28 now, so they are here. So same, guys, so this filter with column transformations and all, so exactly same as Databricks, right? So is there any change? Importing libraries, everything is same, guys, everything is same. Okay, now let me write this data to this silver lakehouse. Instead of fabric lakehouse, I want to write it is to silver lakehouse. Then we are good. Okay, so then we are good. Yeah, so this one, if I set it as default lakehouse, I can write. You need to stop your current notebook. No, so I want to write here. How can we write? Let's see. So if I make it as a default one, I can write. But while running the notebook, I cannot make it as default, right? So let's write here only. How can I write? Okay, so let's try, guys. Silver data frame, right? Silver df dot write. Okay, mode overwrite slash dot CSV. Let's say Parquet format. I want to write there where Lakehouse. I want to write to Lakehouse. Which Lakehouse? Silver Lakehouse, right? Silver underscore Lakehouse. Okay, so under this silver, let's try this. This should work. Why it is throwing error? So this is the like this only we will be writing, guys. So something is missing. Okay. Mm, 1 minute. Here, A Control C. So if something wrong, rephrase your request and try again. Hmm. Let's see. Because if we have 2 or 3 lake houses, no, then that time, yes, the Spark syntax is correct, but the path may not be. Okay. Okay. What Microsoft Fabric? The file system paths are a bit different from normal Databricks. Valid Spark syntax, override Parquet. It is same, right? Your code is what's check the path. Okay, let's copy this. What's new in this? Both are same, right? Silver DF, dot right, mode override, Parquet, Lakehouse. It is same. I will get same error. He is saying this is correct one. Okay, I got it. Okay, files. No. Silver table. Silver underscore Lakehouse dot df dot format. 1 minute, guys. Delta dot mode override. Okay, now you can see I am able to write this to Silver Lakehouse. This one, let's see. Let's refresh this. Okay, guys, you can see. So here we have 2 lake houses, right? So I am able to write my data to this Silver Lakehouse. How I am able to write to this Silver Lakehouse? So giving this one. So instead of Fabric, if you select Fabric Lakehouse, it will be writing to Fabric Lakehouse. So if I want to write the data to Silver Lakehouse, we need to give this Silver Lakehouse. Okay, so is it clear? Guys, so you are able to understand now, right? So this here you can see it has created inside Silver Lakehouse, the table name is Silver. Okay, so I am facing problem whenever I am writing as this what we say files. So tables you understood, right? Whenever you have multiple lake houses, so how can we write this you understood? Okay. Yeah. So let's see how I can write in 1 minute.
Gopi, it's 8:37. You have a call, right?
Yeah, I have others. Okay, so tomorrow we can discuss, guys. Tomorrow we can continue. So I'm able to write it as tables, but files I am not able to. So tomorrow we can discuss this on CACD. Tomorrow we can discuss.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you.